Have you ever entered a room with a racing heart and wondered, what just happened here? We will go deeply into Kelly's house today, which has generated a lot of rumors and raised eyebrows due to its eerie atmosphere. Watch this video through to the finish, as I'll explain every detail of what makes this house so unsettling in an understandable and captivating manner that may even inspire you to learn more about it. This is not your typical home tour. Rather, it is an exploration of the enigmatic, surprising, and downright disturbing aspects of contemporary living. Kelly's house has a distinct aura that is difficult to shake in a world where so many houses are constructed to inspire and dazzle. Each shadow and odd design element seems to convey a hidden story. For some reason, you are drawn to this place the moment you walk in. The tone for what's within is created by the surprising decor and low lighting in the entrance. The air feels nearly cold as soon as you enter through the front entrance. Beautiful and slightly unsettling artwork, a mix of traditional portraits and abstract pieces that seem to follow your sight from room to room, adorns the walls. The artwork itself seems to be attempting to convey subliminal messages about the past and the secrets that still haunt every part of the house. It seems as though the house's components were not intended to be together, even though every room has been carefully placed. The atmosphere is one of controlled anarchy. The center point of any house, the living room, is when the eerie atmosphere really starts to take hold. The elegant, costly furnishings and subdued, somewhat faded colors give the room a sense of disarray, despite the fact that it has obviously been kept. Even the soft, ambient music that is playing in the background seems to be enveloped by the silence, which heightens the sense that something is amiss. One can see a dirty, dirty garden that seemed to have secrets of its own through the large windows. Placing an antique, creaking armchair that appears to have many stories to tell next to a sleek glass coffee table creates an odd blend of modern and historical components. It is difficult to determine if the house is a warning about the future or a monument to the past because of the lingering impacts of this collision of eras and styles. The discomfort intensifies as soon as you enter the dining area. The dinner table is surrounded by mismatched seats, each with a unique style that doesn't quite go in with the rest, while the fine china and utensils glisten in the dim light. The way the table is set up gives off an odd vibe, as though we're anticipating visitors who would never show up. With a single huge chandelier and multiple little sconces that create eerie shadows around the space, the lighting in this section is especially stunning. The suspense and subdued sadness that permeate the dining area's atmosphere serve as a reminder that beauty frequently conceals a sense of mystery or loss. After entering the mansion, you proceed along a lengthy, twisting hallway that leads to a number of private chambers. Pictures and artifacts from a bygone period fill the walls here. Despite their exact arrangement, old family photos, black and white images of happier times, and enigmatic antiques give the impression that this house is full of secrets because of their fading colors and melancholy looks. Time appears to have stopped in this solemn homage to a life now concealed behind sealed walls. You can get the impression that you are traveling back in time as you walk down this hallway, with the voices of the past resonating with every step, making you wonder what tales have been left unsaid. The main bedroom in Kelly's house is among its most remarkable features. At first glance, the room appears to be a luxurious haven because of its big, comfortable bed, luxurious linen, and calming color palette. However, the room feels claustrophobic due to the subdued lighting and the heavy curtains that block off any natural light. It seems as though this room is a secret universe apart from the rest of the house. From the antique dresser to the thoughtfully chosen assortment of sentimental objects on the bedside table, each piece seems to be whispering a tale of loneliness and unsaid grief. It's a place that begs you to take a seat, think, and perhaps cry at the atmosphere's underlying mystery and melancholy. The feeling of the strange is then intensified by entering the study, which serves as both a private haven and a repository of memories. There is a sense of the intellectual and the eerie created by a desk full of handwritten notes, shelves full of old books, and a collection of curios that allude to a profound fascination with the past. The room has an almost surreal air to it because of a small, elaborate mirror that hangs on the wall and catches just enough light to create odd reflections. It's easy to think that the house's quiet nooks are still haunted by the dreams and aspirations of its former owners, and that long-forgotten secrets might resurface here. The study is the ideal illustration of how Kelly's house blurs the boundaries between the beautiful and the bizarre because of its lengthy history and subtle eccentricities. The energy that permeates every room of this house is what really appeals to me, not simply the tasteful furniture or the design. As though the house itself is living and having its own emotions, there is a persistent sense of tension. Others assert that the little flickering of the lights or the heavier air in specific areas of the house are signs of energy. The place seems to be holding its breath, waiting for something to happen, for the silence to finally be broken by a moment of truth. You can really hear the murmurs of forgotten voices and the quiet hum of secrets as you look at these pictures. And picture yourself walking about the room, which heightens the realism and eerie feel of the encounter. Every area in Kelly's house has a fascinating and unnerving story to tell, as we have seen throughout the movie. From the dining room's mismatched furnishings to the master bedroom's stifling, even suffocating ambiance, every detail has been thoughtfully placed to create a sense of mystery and subdued grief. The pictures we've shown you today depict the house's emotional value in addition to its actual physical dimensions. It serves as a reminder that beauty and grief may coexist in the most surprising ways, and that our outward surroundings can occasionally mirror our inner selves. We appreciate your patience as we investigated the peculiar ambiance of Kelly's home. Please take a moment to like this video and leave a comment below if this in-depth examination of the small but important details of her living space inspired and interested you as much as it did. Please share your thoughts on the unique ambiance of the house and the things that most impressed or unnerved you when you were there. To ensure you don't miss any updates, subscribe and click the notification bell if you'd want to read more stories that reveal the mysteries and secrets of odd locations. Be courageous, have an open mind, and never forget that if you're willing to listen, there may be stories waiting to be told in even the most enigmatic locations.